Okay, we're going live again in Gonzo's kitchen. Going to the kitchen with Gonzo. All right, today, let me get this all situated. Let's see if I can click that back. Let me see how that works. It looks like my head is out of this. All right, hold on a second. You gotta love technology, everybody. All right, let's see if I can do this now. I think I had it over here last time. That might work. And we'll see. We'll give it a good shot and we'll see what happens. All right, we already got 3 people watching me screw this up. Let me see. I'm testing it, see how it looks. Yep, I guess I could see me. Let me raise it up just a little bit more. Hey, today, I'm kind of winging it a little bit. Let me see how it looks. That looks better. All right, got my Free Hugs shirt on and my apron. This apron right here, this one's kind of cool. This one has like a bottle opener, hooked to a string. It's got like a little garbage compartment. It's got a built-in pot holder. It's got some other things, pockets galore. I guess that's to hold some sort of cooking utensil. And it's and it says leatherneck for life. So this is a Marine Corps one. Marine used to be called leatherneck. All right, what I'm going to make is Gonzo's slow cook cheesy chicken. Okay, that's one of them. And then I'm going to do the chicken jalapeno wraps without, you know, just like that. So I'm going to make 2 different ones. All right, so let me make sure. Anybody got any questions? Anybody here already? Kelly's here, of course. Thank you, Kelly. Now I got 9 people already. Wow. All right. Basically, you're just going to get yourself a Pyrex or a glass dish of some sort. All right. There's no prep to that. Let me get a knife here. Just get regular boneless, skinless chicken breasts. It works best that way. Just start lining your pan with them. This is pretty simple. This recipe, but it's really, really good. I'm going to make about 3 of them, and these ones here are a little bit. They're not frozen, but they're not all the way soft. Like the core of the chicken is still frozen, but it doesn't matter. All right, it doesn't matter. I like the individual wrapped ones. So does my wife. So, let's see. All right. So you're just going to take the chickens and you're going to place them in the pan. All right. Now, you're going to grab your favorite seasoning. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to use, let's see. I'm going to use garlic and herb. You can put whatever seasoning you like. So you just sprinkle the seasoning on it. Okay? See how I sprinkled it on? Pretty simple. All right? Then I'm going to take, where is my cup? I'm going to take about a little over 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm just going to pour it around. All right, like so. A little bit more. All right. Now, for me, I put in these. I buy these like dehydrated kind of dried ingredients. I use chives and I've got a little bit of red onion. So I'm going to use those in here as well. And it's just a matter of preference. I'm just going to take a little bit and just kind of sprinkle them on. Get them in there. All right. And then I'm going to pour some Parmesan cheese. All right. And I'm going to do this with quite a bit. I'm just going to really cover the top with some Parmesan cheese. Really get it in there. Like that. All right. That's what we're looking at so far. All right. Now, I have this butter. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of this. This is Kerrygold garlic and herb butter. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. But what I'm going to do is, and I left it at room temperature, so it's a little melted. No big deal. But that's what you want it. You want it a little bit melted. And then just start putting little chunks of it throughout the dish so that it melts a little evenly. Now, if you don't have Kerrygold garlic and herb butter, just make your own. Use a butter. If you want to use garlic in this, which is what I prefer, just do it any way you want. And that's it. That's the prep time for this, guys. That's it. Now, you're going to bake this at 275 degrees, so it's a low heat, all right? And you're going to cover it up, but it's going to sit in the oven for 3 hours. A long time. Get it all nice and tight over that. All right? 3 hours, 275 degrees. Okay? Seal it up. And place it in the oven. Now I do have one in there already that I started earlier, and it'll probably be ready in about 9 minutes, 10 minutes. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cook up another dish. All right, and that's going to be more chicken. I'll do 3 more. All right. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to cut them out of the bag first. And I'll stick them up here in the front of the cutting board. Clearly for effect only. Now I probably should have used the ones that were a little more thawed out. Because I have to cut into these. So hopefully next couple of minutes they'll thaw out just a little bit. Can everybody hear me? Is this, can you guys hear what I'm saying and stuff? Let me double check what everybody's saying over here. Is anybody there? Is anybody even still watching? We're at 9 people still. Is anybody watching? Yep, Tiffany is there. Okay, good. Rachel Raines is here. Good. People are still here. All right. All right. So, what I'm going to do is take my dish and I use about 2 teaspoons of butter. It's not a lot. 2 tablespoons of butter. Tablespoons, sorry. 2 slices. I'm going to put that in the bowl. I'm going to use an entire block of cream cheese. I'm going to let that sit there too. Let me grab some jalapenos. I think I have some here. Maybe. If I don't, I don't. Let's see. I don't think I have that. Oh, yes, I do. All right. Got some jalapenos. Let me just slice one up. Hope everybody's day is going well. It's kind of rainy here. Sucks. Weather sucks. All right, now I'm going to take some of them and I'm just going to chop them up even finer. So I'm just going to cut them up. All right, and I'll just throw them in with the cream cheese. Now with mine, I'm going to use this stuff again. All right, a little bit of the chives. Let me give you guys a close-up of what this looks like. It's just a brand I found at the store. This is it right here. It's just like dried out chives. That's all it is. And it smells really good. Same thing with the red onion. I like having that taste without the extra calories to it. And that's what this does. Like if you were to use an onion. All right, let me grab an onion out of the pantry. For instance, here, this is a bag of onions. All right, you wouldn't think too much of it if you just added some onion to it. If you look at the calorie or the ingredients on the onion, let's see if I can get that to you guys. There's 9 grams of sugar in every raw onion. 9 grams of sugar. 11 carbs minus 3, so you're talking about 8 carbs. 8 carbs and 9 grams of sugar. I don't know if that's really a lot. But when I don't want to have any sugar, it makes a difference to me. So, just going to add some of that. I'm going to mix this up together because this is what I'm going to use to actually put in to my chicken breast. You'll see. Just mix it around. That's it. All right. Now this, I will set aside. All right. Now the tricky part. Taking a frozen chicken breast. I didn't plan this out very well. And I'm going to cut this open just a little bit. What I'm trying to do is just to open it up and give myself a little bit of an opening here. And I'm going to do that with all of them. Trying to use my hand to heat it up a little bit. It's kind of feels kind of easier to cut them open while they're frozen. I've always done it when they're not frozen before, and it just seems like the knife is gliding so much better. Maybe I'll do them frozen from now on. So all I've done is I've opened them all up, all right? And I'm going to take that opening. With chicken, I like to have a roll of paper towels around. So I like to get my hands clean all the time. Now, I'm going to take this mixture that I have. I'm going to use quite a bit in each one. All right? So I'm just going to open it up. Shove this stuff inside. All right. Do that to all three. I think my timer's going to go off here now in a second. It's been on for 3 hours. So if you notice, I'm taking the mixture, I'm really pushing it into the chicken here, and then I'm just going to close it up over it. So now my mixture is sealed up inside there. Again, here's another one. All right, push it in, close it down over it. Echo, stop. That's my timer. All right. Anyway. Now, with this sour cream, you could add cheese to it if you want. I'm going to add it at the end. Now, I'm going to take a slice of bacon, and I used, you can either use uncured bacon or you can use smoked bacon. And I'm just going to take my pieces of chicken. I'm just going to wrap them up in bacon, like that. Now these slices, depending on the size that you end up using, they'll probably take about 2 good slices of bacon for each one. Then again, who doesn't love bacon? Now I'm just going to place them in there as I do this. So it's just a matter of cutting them and then filling them up with this cream cheese, however you want to make it. You can make that sour cream with a little bit of cheese. You can make it with garlic. You can make it with whatever your little heart desires. I do mine with what I've shown you. All right, 2 more slices will do it. And that's it. We're just going to wrap them up just like I'm doing. All right. Okay. We have any questions so far? All right. Let me show you what I've got. So this is a close-up, and basically it's just the 3 chicken wraps stuffed with the cream cheese and ingredients, and then wrapped in bacon. Now, set those aside. I'm not going to cook anything else on here except for more chicken, but that is what it is. All right, now to finish this off, what I use is this right here. This is G. Hughes. This is a very sugar-free barbecue sauce. All right. Now I get this one at Walmart, I think is where we got this at. Well, you can find it at a lot of different grocery stores. But just make sure it says sugar-free, because they are a couple different brands and they're not sugar. Now I have the honey one. This is the original. And I'm just going to put this on top. So this is like a barbecued chicken. I put a little bit on top, like that. And then I'll pour a little bit on the sides. It looks like I use a lot, but I don't. So, that's as much barbecue sauce as I put on. And you could do however you want. It's up to you. For me, I'm just going to place the rest of these jalapenos on here. We'll go from there. All right. And that's it. Now, I like to add a little bit of cheese. So I'm going to take a little bit of pepper jack. This will probably burn up. But I like it. All right, again, I'm going to wrap it up. And the reason I wrap up my chicken like this is because with my chicken, I like to let the juices and the fats and everything stay in the dish. And it makes the chicken come out really, really juicy. All right. Now I'm going to usually do this at 325 or 350, and I'll just stick it in the oven for probably about an hour, just to see. Now, for me, a lot of these chicken dishes that I do, they could be overcooked, and you're never really going to know. Like if you were to let this first one in a little longer, but the first one I made, you wouldn't hurt a thing. All right. All right. So this is the one that I did earlier. Echo. Set timer for 3 hours.
3 hours, starting now.
All right. Now what I'm going to do, just peel that off. And just be careful when you peel it off, because there's going to be a lot of steam in here. All right. Hello, Bernie. All right. Let me show you how this looks right now. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see this? This is the one I made earlier. All right. All right. And with this one, what I do now is, let me clear my cutting board a little bit better. Hey, buddy. is I'm going to take just 2 forks. Okay? And I'm just going to start ripping this stuff apart. Just start shredding it. And it will just come apart like, you know, like it's really tender. I wish, let's see. And look at that. The sides all come apart. This dish has been in there for 3 hours, and you can't tell. It looked like usually something like this would be all burnt up or whatever, and it's not. Now I just sit here and I'll just work on this and just start shredding it and shredding it. And now this could be done. You can eat this any way you want. You could separate it. Like if I were to separate some of it, just drain it out. All right. What I'm gonna have is basically shredded chicken like this. But this sauce is just so good. It's a like I said, it's a Parmesan, sour cream, butter, garlic, and herbs. But I'm just looking for big chunks now, and I'm just shredding them apart. Now, some of the best ways to have this would be to, say you want to, let me see if I can get a better look at that now. See if you guys can see that. Let's see. There it is. The thing is that you could then put this on, say, shirataki noodles, which are Japanese noodles that have no carbs, no fats, no nothing. Matter of fact, I have some in here right now. These are shirataki noodles. I don't know if you've ever heard of these. These are a paleo thin version, and what you do is they come in packages where, here, I'll just go ahead and make some of this up too. Show you guys how to prepare these. All right. Now these are the way this stuff comes. All right. They're going to come in this liquid package, all right? And they look like ramen noodles, okay? Just like that. All right. Now here's the ingredient. Here's the breakdown of this. It says 3 carbs, 2 fibers, so there's basically 1 carb, and this package is 2 servings, so there's 2 carbs in this whole thing. Now, the other ones that I use, the other ones I have are actually no carb at all. No carb, no calories, no nothing. Now, the way to prepare these, get my oven on, is take the package and drain the water out. Let the water drain out. Now, this part stinks. Get a colander or a strainer and just empty these out, all right? Now, the worst part of this is they have this awful smell in the beginning. You're like, I don't think so. But you really have to rinse these noodles off. Okay? Rinse them, rinse them, rinse them. just like that. Now, take a towel and then dry them off. So, I take the noodles, I'm going to pour them out onto the paper towel, and then just let the paper towel dry them off. Just like that. I'm going to grab some butter. Grab a stick of Kerrygold butter. And put it in my frying pan that I've been heating up. And then from here, I just take my noodles and I have a paper towel here. Like this. And I'm just going to start frying them up. Now, in the beginning, they're going to be really translucent. You're going to be able to see through them really, really well. And what you want to do is you want to keep cooking them until they start to not be so colorful. And I like to use either tongs or just a fork. And right now I can't find tongs. What did I do with them? I don't know what I do with them. Huh. No tongs? Anyway, I'll just use a fork. So you just move them around. They're already pre-cooked, so you don't have to worry about anything with them. It's not like they're al dente or anything. You just want to add some flavor to them, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic salt, garlic powder. I just sprinkle a little bit on the top. And a little bit of salt and pepper. Move them around. Like this. And it doesn't take long for them. And it's really hard to overcook them. Trust me, I've done it, but it's not easy. Still heating them up. Does anybody have any questions while we're at this? Anybody got any questions? Any comments? Any concerns? No? Nothing yet. All right. Now, once I feel like I've heated them up enough and they've absorbed the oil, the butter that I put in, and a little bit of the seasoning, okay? Yeah, they smell pretty good. Plus the dish. The dish itself is going to add a lot of the seasoning to it as well. All right. I might as well put them all on there. honestly, guys, that's it. This is what you're looking at, all right? It is, almost dumped the whole plate. This is a chicken, a slow cook, cheesy chicken. That's it. All right, that's it. That's all there is. So let's talk now. We'll pull this down. Take this over. We'll have a little sit down powwow. It's kind of dark over here today. I started later in the day, so let's just stay over here. We'll stay over here. Does anybody have any questions, any comments? I guess you could cook down the cream sauce to thicken it. You can, yeah. Like I said, you could let that stuff cook for even a little bit longer. Or you could just not add as much. Now, for me, I even cut the heavy whipping cream down a little bit, so it's not as soupy. You can do it that way. It's really, really good though. It's very cheesy, in a good way. Let's see. Let me see. Go back. Right. Somebody, Tiffany says you could add it over broccoli or cauliflower rice. Absolutely, you can. Yeah. Let's see. I make John Mordant. The ghost of John Mordant. I made a slow cook. I guess you can call it Gonzo's slow cook keto cheesy chicken, something like that. It's actually going to be in a cookbook that my friend Kara and Michelle are coming out with. Have I tried eating it cold? No. But you can, and let us know how you do. Usually I heat it up. I like to heat it up because, like, and then mix it up because the butter and stuff will change a little bit. What is she saying? My computer, if I'm not paying attention, put something different than what I'm saying. I guess you could cook down. Yeah, sorry. Let's see. Dun, da, da, da. There's the bird, right? Redeemed is here. Did I freeze up? I don't know. Did I freeze up at all, guys? I hope not, because I did a lot of show. So that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, please ask. Let's see what you got. I'm going to try this. Give it a shot. Good, no freezing. That's really good. Yeah, the chicken is perfect. The cheese isn't really overbearing. The noodles are fine. The amount of calories that you're getting in this is very little. The amount of fat is pretty high. You're getting a little bit of protein. 0 to no carbs. This whole plate is really 2 servings that you see here. All right, I could add more chicken and more of that sauce to it if I want, which is this right here, if you want to see it again. But that's up to you guys, you know what I mean? So, look, my wife left me a note on the fridge today. Let's see. Oof. That's what she wrote. Isn't she nice? That's what I came down to this morning. Any questions? Hey, buddy, I'm driving, so I can't talk. But I'm listening and supporting your channel. Thanks, Mel. Really appreciate that. Any comments, any questions, any concerns about the cooking? That was basically, that was stuffed chicken breast with bacon. You call it whatever you want. It was upside down. What was upside down? Uh-oh. Yeah, I've been playing with this view. Yeah, I've been holding the phone, so I've been flipping it around and moving it around. Usually it tells me if I flip it upside down, though. The note was upside down, or it was just backwards. Want to adopt a grandma? Sure. We always have room. All right, let me just go in the living room. It's a little darker, but it's more comfortable. I'll just sit here next to the AC. All right. Anybody got any comments? Anybody have anything they want to talk about as far as? I don't care, anything. Thanks. I'm not upside down. That's good. No, it was me. All right, let's see. Tiffany says, I love this new cooking thing you're doing. Well, I'm glad somebody does. It's really good food. And, you know, I've been doing keto for so long that I probably should have done this a long time ago and showed you guys what I actually eat. And for me, it's got to be easy. It's got to be real simple ingredients. Like, you cook it and forget about it. It's not, like, not everything I do is going to be like some extravagant dish. It just has to be boom, boom, in and out. You know what I mean? Somebody else wrote something. I made my first cheesecake fat bombs ever. I'm at a traffic light. Oh, Mel said that. Always love your videos. Thanks, Linda. Gosh, the love here. Great affirmations. You guys are great for my ego. This is why I like my YouTube family. All right, guys. My wife is on her way home. She should be here any minute, if she's not already here. Just waiting out in the car until the coast is clear for her to come in. She always hides from the videos. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Tiffany says, sometimes it's hard to find an easy dish that tastes unless you're going with bacon and eggs. I love that you're doing easy, quick, warm dishes. The chicken that I did, it's real easy to prepare. It just takes a long time for it to cook. And you want it to cook really slow and at a low heat because you don't want to dry it out. You want to just let it cook. Now, I could have taken that foil off at the end and let it cook down for probably another 20, 30 minutes. It probably would have reduced some of that cheesy sauce, but I kind of like that cheesy sauce because even when all the chicken is gone from that cheesy sauce, I could use that cheesy sauce on something else. I could use it on eggs. I could use it on some of my 90-second muffins. You know what I mean? Like, you could just take some of those 90-second muffins, 2 of them or whatever, slice them up, and then pour that stuff on top of it, and that would even be good. So it's just a matter of however you want to be creative and make what you feel is keto to you. With my channel, I'm not really telling you exactly how to eat or how to make a certain meal a certain way, because I just want you to know what's keto and what's not keto, so that whenever you want to put something together, you're just going to grab stuff out of the refrigerator, boom, 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 throw it out there, and it's keto. And as long as it's a low carb, moderate protein, high fat, it's keto. Okay? All right, guys, thanks for watching. This has gone for about 45 minutes, 2 dishes in 45 minutes. Episode 2, the cheesy chicken slow cook and the bacon wrapped chicken stuffed breast. It's kind of cool. All right, thanks for everybody for watching. I'm going to go for now, and that is it. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks. Bye.